In my previous video, I arrived at my home harbor in snowy weather. What I didn't notice while filming this exact sequence, it was the smoke coming out from the exhaust. At least not before I made it into the harbor. The water pump was heavily leaking and it needed some attention. So I got down to business to remove the water pump. After buying the necessary parts, I took it to a good friend who is a good mechanic, and he offered to have a look at it. The job was done thoroughly. So I'm on board step C. So everything is upside down in the boat because I'm not going sailing for the coming days. I try to put the cushions away from the hull, so the cushions that don't touch the hull behind. It creates humid and they get wet. I have some heaters going on in the boat, and I'm here to mount the water pump. And while I'm on it, I'm gonna also change the belts here. And maybe I have to inspect the belt for the alternator to see if I need to change that as well. So let's get down to work. So in order to change the belt for the water pump, I need to go behind the belt of the alternator. I have just checked the alternator belt. It looks okay. So I have to detach this one here, and then I have to loose the alternator and the screws, the bolts for the alternator there. I have to access them. I have to remove this panel here in order to access the bolts for the alternator, to release it, so I can actually remove the belt of the alternator in order to put the new belt for the water pump. So it's a little more complicated job. I have done this before, so it will take a little time. So now I have detached the panel here. That's the bolt here behind, and of course that one as well is holding it in place. Now the alternator is loose, so the belt looks okay, but I'm gonna change it. I think it's been on here for a couple of years at least. I'm gonna change it just to be on the safe side. So while I'm on it, I'm changing both belts just to be on the safe side. Unbelievable, there's so many things you have to detach in order to take this out. Alright, it took me some time. It looks like I managed to tighten the belt for the alternator. It's tricky. And now I should mount the water pump and put the belt on. That will be a little more easy. Alright, it looks like that I'm done. Everything looks fine. So the thing is, time to start the engine. I have to open the seatcock first. Looks fine. So far, so good. What a great satisfaction. The engine has been running for 15 minutes now. Everything looks fine. A big thank you to my good friend Ben. I love you. Thanks for help. Ben is a mechanic. He opened my water pump and he changed the bearings and some other things, the O-ring, and fixed the shaft a bit, and I owe him a lot. It's great to have good friends. They help you. It's great to help each other. So yeah, the engine is running now again. Great. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to follow my future sailing adventures in Scandinavia, and make sure to hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.